Yahweh, Allah Haginawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allah Haginawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allah Haginawa, Yahweh, Achad, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Khan Kudash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. I'm Zahar, Spirit Wind Judah, Hope, Spirit Wind Levi, you know. And today I want to go into a topic entitled, Thus with Violence, all right? Scripture says, thus with violence should that great city Babylon be taken. Right, because the angel showed John, the Revelator, a great millstone being dumped into the ocean. And he was showing him a simile, if I may, an example of America being destroyed. Just how this great millstone will drop into this ocean, all right? And the impact that it has when it drops into the ocean. All right, this is going to be the impact of intercontinental ballistic missiles landing on the terrain of America. All right, it's going to break it up. All right, it's going to shake shit up, man. That's why it says in Isaiah, the earth shall yield to and fro like a drunkard, man. All right, we're at the end. We are at the end. We are at the end. This is the end, man. This is the end. All right. All right, America, this concrete jungle is going to be broken up. And I be willing, I go back into the stats because sometimes the spirit got on me to Google like the death rate in America or the death rate really in the world. And I just knew the death rate was going to be high, like, you know, in third world countries and things of that nature, which they do have their atrocities and their things too. But what I found out is that because of industrialization, there's a lot of death that happens on this planet. All right, the moment a society becomes industrialized, or what they call a developed country, all right, that comes at the expense of human life. A lot of our granddads and uncles, all right, they have to walk, you know, leaning forward with a messed up back, and they got arthritis, and they got all these things because they are part of this industrialized kingdom. They help forward this industrialized kingdom with their labor, okay? The reason why a lot of us are sick because we're eating food that's that was given to us through this industrialized kingdom, all right? Everything is subject to a capitalistic formula. But furthermore, this concrete jungle is about to be breaking up, like Elder Yashawama said in one of their live streams in the Dallas camp, is that this kingdom is nothing but a big ass cave. You know, just a big ass fucking cave, man. All right, it's a concrete jungle, and just like a jungle, everybody goes off instincts. See, this jungle is not in sync with the planet Earth. See, well, one thing we're gonna learn is how to nourish the planet Earth and how to be in harmony with the planet Earth. That's one thing that's required of having a kingdom on the planet Earth and within the planet Earth, is that it at least has to be in harmony with the planet Earth, man. And not only the planet Earth, but your kingdom has to be in alignment and in harmony with existence. All right, two men being together is not in harmony with existence. Two women laying down together is not in harmony with existence, man. All right, having a murder culture, because America has a murder culture. That's why all the movies are, you know, our action packing is full of people dying. All right, but furthermore, the culture is a murder culture, deeply. All right, feminism is a murder culture. Murder your baby and live your life. All right, so this literally is a concrete jungle. It's literally and culturally it's a concrete jungle, and the Most High is about to break up this concrete jungle. All right, but that's all the Romans became. That's all had mentioned in in Job, the 30th chapter, there was still those vile men. They were still the descendants of Cain, who was an anomaly, all right, in the garden, so to speak. All right, there were still those descendants of that estranged deviant, but they were in their kingdom. So if cavemen, if vile, deviant, estranged men could rule the world, they would rule it in the form of a Roman Empire. All right, that's cavemen, that's heathen ruling the earth. There's a word called Philistine culture, or Philistine, but it's basically a culture where everybody embraces materialism. All right, this culture where it's all about your status, it's all about your looks. Even people who want to lose weight, they don't even want to lose weight to be healthy. They don't even want to lose weight to actually, they don't want to know what it really means to be healthy. All right, what right way to eat. All right, they just want to lose weight to look a certain way. It's vain. All right, you're not in the gym. A lot of Americans are not in the gym just to be physically fit. They're in the gym to look a certain way. I mean, don't get me wrong, but y'all want to have a nice physique, you know? But they're doing this as opposed to just being physically fit, all right? They don't care about the arteries and, you know, not having plaque or mucus in the arteries and not having not having the organs fail, things of that nature, man. They're not worried about that shit. They're worried about how they look, man. All right? This is a very Philistine, heathen, physical, carnal kingdom. It's a kingdom where you live after the flesh. You live out your lower nature. And that's why you have all these diseases, all right? Esau, he took our most primal natures, which is to reproduce and eat, and he capitalized off of it. He engineered food, he re-engineered food or food products to make us addicted to it. So this is income security for him, because you're going to inevitably get hungry, but now you're not even hungry. You just have drug cravings, man. You're fiending. You're really fiending for French fries, and you're fiending for these burgers and this deep fried chicken from these cheap restaurants. All right, you fiending for. You're not going off your natural instinct to, you know, start a family and, you know, build a family and have sons and daughters. All right, you're just feeding the flesh of women, all right, or women feeding the pleasure of men without really having that family, and not even a family, just a union with each other. You know, this is a concrete jungle, man. It's just primal. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lower nature kingdom. We think we're on a higher level. No. If you're in this society, you're on a lower level. Now, through the spirit and energy of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, he's revealed to us what it really means to be highborn, what it really means to be upper class, what it really means to be civilized and cultured, which that's embodied through the law. He shows through the law. He shows us through the book of Proverbs. He shows us through the book of Sirach. Those are teachings of royalty, okay? And it's the opposite of the West. All right, the West teaches you indulgence. Our forefathers of the East, they taught us what? Moderation. They taught us self-control. The West teaches you impulsiveness and spontaneity. All right, the East teaches you prudence, foreseeing, being considerate. All right? You see? The West teaches you to be led by your lower nature. The East, specifically the laws of our fathers, teaches you to be in control of your lower nature, man. All right? So Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, through his missiles, through his armory, all right, he's going to break up this concrete kingdom, man, that's suffocating our planet. This is our earth, man. All right? And right now, our people are under a spell, man. 2/3 of our people, they're under a spell. But the destruction of America is going to break up that spell, man. The destruction of America and ultimately the subduing of these kingdoms by that conquering ruler, Yahushai, is going to put the whole earth at peace. All right? The earth is going to be back in harmony. We're going to be back in harmony with the earth. All right? We're going to be back in harmony with the animals within the planet. All right? We're going to be back in harmony with the cycles of the earth. All right? We're going to be back in harmony with our woman. One thing we don't have in this setup is our woman. All right? And you know, we get on Eve, all right, because she's through. She swallowed the cup of westernization and feminism the hardest. All right? But really, brothers we be sad because we want Eve. A lot of us, you naturally like the woman of your tribe. But because she's been westernized, and some brothers have their preference, like, nah, they just don't like Eve. But, you know, I like Eve. It's just that she's westernized. You know, so a lot of times it just doesn't work. You know? But in the kingdom, you're going to get Eve back. You know? In the kingdom, she's going to unplug from that Babylonian spell, man. Or even my own people. I don't really fuck with Jake like that. Like, you know, at work, I speak to people, you know, or whatever, but when you leave work, man, you just don't socialize with Jake like that. Like, you don't really go where Jake wants to go. As a matter of fact, when I go out to any type of establishment, I'm hoping there's not a lot of Jakes there, man. But in the kingdom, we're going to get that camaraderie with each other back, man. Because Jake is inconsiderate. You know, Jake is an asshole. Okay? Jake is an inconsiderate asshole. Or you fear he's going to be some inconsiderate boundary stepper. You know what I mean? Even if he's not on that, you just kind of got that stereotype. And people have that about us. Like, if you don't know me personally, you know, because of the curses, you'll think, man, I don't know what this dude up to. You know? It's part of the curses. But in the kingdom, man, you're going to kick it with Jake, man. Jake just going to be cool. It tells you in Genesis, Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents, man. You may call it an introvert, a social recluse. All right, he was just a plain, he was chilling. He had those island vibes. I would imagine he was like Jake on the islands, you know? That's the nature of our forefathers, all right? We're under a social engineering to be in this demonic lower nature frequency where we're just thinking about food, sex, killing, you know? No fear of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. All right? Jacob was a plain man. He was just easygoing, man. You can see that with a lot of older Jakes in the South, man. A lot of older Jakes, they just easygoing, man. You know? And our women, they were just cool. You know, skin glowing, beautiful, nourishing women. All right, had skill to utilize resources and turn it into products. All right, such as garments. All right. So we're going to get all that back when this kingdom gets broken up. And the times that we're coming into, it's going to be scary. How the fuck do I know it's going to be scary? Because at the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, it was scary. Lot was scared, man. And then Lot still had a connection to Sodom and Gomorrah because he was an established man in Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Most High still had to pluck him from a kingdom. Anytime the Most High, anytime you're like a plant, right? And when somebody pluck you and they have to uproot you, so they're still uncomfortable. So even though we know Babylon is wicked as hell, we still have a sense of normalcy here. So there's going to be things that happen that's going to force us out of our normalcy. It's going to force us out of our comfort zone. But we have to know that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is with us. An angel that campeth around about them that fear him, and we do fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Okay? But we have to go through the darkness to get to the light at the end of the tunnel. You got to go through the tunnel to get at the light at the end of the tunnel. So like I said, there's going to be times it's going to be scary. And the Most High really has to put a spirit on us to deal with it. But I know personally that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, he has us covered, man. And this is not set up for us to be afraid or fearful. All right? It's set up for us to be delivered from the new Egypt, the way we were delivered from the first Egypt. The deliverance from the first Egypt was scary as hell. It was miraculous. You know, King Mashai splitting the sea, all right, through Yahweh Bashmal Shai, all right, the different plagues. It was miraculous, but it was also scary as hell, man. Because we was always close to death. And at times to come, we're gonna always be close to death, man. All right? But if Yahweh Shai doesn't come back, no flesh will be saved, man. Because the elites are not planning on staying on the planet Earth forever. They're planning on getting the fuck out of the planet Earth, man. That's why they have all these space programs. They don't plan on, they know, they understand trajectories. They know how the planet is going to be 50 years from now, 100 years from now. But they're also planning to leave you in a planet to die in it. That's why they made that movie called Elysium. In the movie Elysium, which I want to watch that again. I'm going to watch that again, right? But in Elysium, the elites were not in the planet Earth. Everybody, the atmosphere was too fucked up. The resources was too fucked up. All right, but they had everybody enslaved in the planet Earth, where they lived like gods in their Elysium. Look it up. You know, pretty good movie. All right, it was a dystopian movie. I like those dystopian movies, those post-apocalyptic movies. All right, they had Jake enslaved. Northern Kingdom was basically Northern Kingdom, but it was basically Jake enslaved on the planet Earth, while the elites live in an atmosphere above the planet Earth. All right, they live like freaking guys, man. It was in their own paradise. You see, and that's what the elites want to do. They want to bring the population down to 500 million. All right, and have everybody enslaved under them. So how do you get the population from 7.5 billion or 8 billion people to 500 million? All right, so that's going to be a lot of things. It's gonna make it hard for you to smile. Like Tupac said in that Scarface song, "Smile." You're gonna see a lot of things. It's gonna make it hard for you to smile. Yeah, that nigga was he was in the know, you know. And we're in those times, man, because this is the tha, that cross, that character in the Hebrew, that last character in the Hebrew, that tha. All right, the end. This is the motherfucking end, man. All right, but we do have Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai, so we have to make sure that we're tight-knit with the brotherhood. We have to make sure that we're networked within each other. We have that open lines of communication with each other for the brothers that's in the GMS camps. All right, we have to make sure that we're all spiritually fortified, man, because it's not about how much you have physically, it's about how much you have spiritually. You know, that spiritual fortification, man. That's what we have to pray for, because unlike the 2/3 of our people, we know something's about to go down. We know something's about to go down, man. All right. But with that, I do hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Hawashai, Bahashim Chakodash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba, Abba, Kam Yasha, Allah, Shalom.